Deep in the heart of a forest, where the canopy is thick and the air is filled with the scent of pine and earth, a giant tree was dying. Its once vibrant leaves were now withering, and its branches, once strong, were now brittle and frail. Its leaves were turning brown, falling to the ground like tears from a sorrowful giant. And its bark was cracking, revealing deep fissures that spoke of its struggle. It seemed like the end for this old tree, a silent witness to countless seasons. But something amazing was happening underground. Beneath the surface, hidden from our eyes, the dying tree was connected to a vast network of roots and fungi. This intricate web was more than just a support system. This network was like a hidden highway, allowing the tree to send messages to its neighbors. It was a lifeline, a means of communication in the silent world of trees. The dying tree sent out a plea for help, sharing its remaining nutrients with the younger trees around it. It was a final act of generosity, ensuring the survival of the forest community. It also sent out warnings about the dangers that had weakened it. These chemical signals were crucial for the other trees to understand the threats they might face. The other trees received these messages and used the information to protect themselves and stay healthy. They adjusted their growth and defenses accordingly. This story might sound like something out of a fairy tale, a whimsical tale of nature's magic, but scientists are discovering that trees really do communicate with each other. Through years of research and observation, they use a complex system of roots, fungi, and chemicals. This underground network is a testament to the interconnectedness of life in the forest. This system is known as the Wood Wide Web. It is a remarkable example of nature's ingenuity, a hidden world that sustains the forest's life. Imagine a world beneath our feet. It is a world of darkness and silence, but it is also a world of incredible activity. This is the world of the Wood Wide Web. This network connects trees of different species, allowing them to share resources and information. Fungi are the key to this underground communication system. Fungi are strange and wonderful organisms. They are neither plants nor animals, but they have a unique ability to connect with the roots of trees. This connection forms a mutually beneficial relationship. The fungi grow around and even inside the tree roots, creating a vast network of thin threads called mycelium. These threads act like fiber optic cables, carrying signals and nutrients over long distances. Through the Wood Wide Web, trees can communicate with each other. They can share resources like water and nutrients. They can even warn each other about dangers like insects and diseases. Trees are not as solitary as they seem. They are social creatures that support each other. They use the Wood Wide Web to share resources and ensure the health of the entire forest. This network allows trees to help each other in times of need. For example, a large old tree might have access to plenty of sunlight and water. It can share these resources with younger trees that are still growing. This is especially important in dense forests where sunlight is scarce. The Wood Wide Web also allows trees to share nutrients. Trees need nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus to grow. These nutrients are not always evenly distributed in the soil, but through the fungal network, trees can transfer nutrients to areas where they are needed most. Life in the forest is not always peaceful. Trees face constant threats from insects, diseases, and even other trees. But trees are not defenseless. They have developed remarkable ways to protect themselves and each other. The Wood Wide Web plays a crucial role in this defense system. When a tree is attacked by insects, it releases chemicals into the air and through the Wood Wide Web. These chemicals act as warning signals to other trees. The other trees can then prepare for the attack. They might release chemicals that make their leaves taste bad to insects, or they might produce substances that attract predators of the attacking insects. This communication system allows trees to mount a coordinated defense against threats. The amazing communication abilities of trees raise a fascinating question. Do trees have a form of intelligence? When we think of intelligence, we often imagine human-like thought processes, but nature has its own unique ways of demonstrating intelligence. Can we really say that trees think in the same way that humans do? Or is their intelligence something entirely different, something we are only beginning to understand? This is a complex question that has no easy answers. The way trees interact with their environment and each other is intricate and multifaceted. Some scientists believe that the communication between trees is simply a matter of chemical and electrical signals. These signals allow trees to share information about their surroundings, such as the presence of pests or changes in weather conditions. They argue that trees are not consciously aware of these signals. Instead, trees are thought to respond to these signals in ways that are pre-programmed by their genetic makeup. They are simply responding to them in pre-programmed ways. This perspective views trees as complex biological machines, operating on instinct and genetic coding. Other scientists believe that the behavior of trees is more complex than we realize. They suggest that trees may have a form of memory and learning, allowing them to adapt to their environment in more sophisticated ways. They point to evidence that trees can learn from their experiences. For instance, trees that have faced drought conditions may alter their root growth to better access water in the future. They can adapt their behavior to changing conditions. This adaptability suggests a level of problem-solving and resilience that is remarkable. For example, trees that have been attacked by insects in the past may be more resistant to future attacks. This indicates a form of learning and memory that helps them survive. Whether or not we call it intelligence, there is no doubt that trees are capable of remarkable communication and cooperation. Their ability to share resources and information is a testament to their complex social networks. They have developed sophisticated ways to survive and thrive in a challenging environment. The more we learn about trees, the more we realize how much we still have to discover about their hidden lives. Section 6. Listening to the forest, science, and the future. Scientists are just beginning to understand the complexities of the wood wide web. This intricate network of roots and fungi allows trees to communicate and share resources, creating a symbiotic relationship that is vital for the health of the forest ecosystem. New discoveries are being made all the time. Each expedition into the forest reveals more about the hidden lives of trees and the myriad ways they interact with their environment. For example, researchers are using DNA analysis to map the fungal networks in forests. This cutting-edge technology allows scientists to see the unseen, uncovering the vast underground networks that connect trees over large distances. They are discovering that these networks are even more complex than previously thought. The fungal threads, or mycelium, form a vast web that not only connects trees, but also facilitates the transfer of nutrients and information. This research has important implications for the future of forestry and conservation. By understanding these networks, we can develop strategies to protect and preserve our forests more effectively. By understanding how trees communicate, we can learn to manage forests more sustainably. This knowledge can help us to create forestry practices that support the health and longevity of forest ecosystems. For example, we can use this knowledge to protect old-growth forests. These ancient forests are invaluable, not only for their biodiversity, but also for their well-established fungal networks that support a wide range of plant and animal life. These forests are particularly important because they have the most complex and well-established fungal networks. Preserving these ecosystems is crucial for maintaining the balance and health of our planet. We can also restore damaged forests. Reforestation efforts can be enhanced by planting trees that are connected to the wood wide web, ensuring they integrate more seamlessly into the existing ecosystem. By planting trees that are connected to the wood wide web, we can help them to establish themselves more quickly. This approach not only speeds up the recovery of damaged areas, but also strengthens the overall resilience of the forest. Additionally, we can develop more sustainable forestry practices. By mimicking natural processes and respecting the intricate relationships within the forest, we can harvest resources without causing long-term damage. By understanding how trees interact, we can harvest timber in a way that minimizes damage to the forest ecosystem. This ensures that forests remain healthy and productive for future generations. Section 7. Trees and climate change. A vital connection. Trees play a vital role in regulating the Earth's climate. They absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and store it in their wood, leaves, and roots. This process is known as carbon sequestration, and it is essential for mitigating climate change. The wood wide web plays a crucial role in carbon sequestration. The fungal networks help to transfer carbon from one tree to another. This ensures that carbon is stored effectively in the forest ecosystem. By protecting and restoring forests, we can enhance their ability to absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. This will be essential for mitigating the impacts of climate change in the years to come. Section 8. Our role protecting the language of trees. The discovery of the Wood Wide Web has profound implications for how we view trees and forests. It reminds us that trees are not just inanimate objects. They are living beings that are interconnected in complex and fascinating ways. We have a responsibility to protect forests and the incredible communication networks that they contain. We can all do our part by supporting sustainable forestry practices. Choose wood products that are certified by organizations like the Forest Stewardship Council, or FSC. We can also reduce our carbon footprint. This will help to slow the rate of climate change, which is a major threat to forests worldwide. And we can support organizations that are working to protect forests. There are many organizations around the world that are working to conserve forests and the species that depend on them. Section 9. Join the conversation. What do you think? The discovery of the Wood Wide Web has opened up a new world of wonder and possibility. It has also raised many questions about the nature of intelligence, communication, and the interconnectedness of all living things. What do you think about the idea that trees can communicate? How does this change your view of forests? What can we do to protect these amazing ecosystems? Share your thoughts with your friends, family, and community. Let's start a conversation about the secret language of trees and the importance of protecting our planet's forests.